Greetings, my name is Ken Lees and this is my ETEC 590 graduate project summary video. I live in the unceded territory of the Comox First Nation in Courtenay, BC on East Vancouver Island, but I work on the traditional territory of the Mowichat-Muchlit First Nation in Gold River, Sakana on West Vancouver Island. I'm of mixed Dene and English ancestry. I'm a husband, a father, a teacher, and a learner, and I hope to become a Master of Education Technology. It was a stormy night in October 2016 when I started my MET journey. Back then, my career objective was modest, in as much as I wanted a master's degree in order to further my career in education. Before starting my MET journey, I was only a casual user of computer technology in my job and in my personal life. I blogged, I used email to send assignments home and collect student work, and I was starting to use the Google Suite before I changed roles from teacher to administrator. As an administrator, I'm in a position to leverage my influence in order to support teachers and students in the use of educational technology. I remember when the internet was small, when pages were static representations that the user could read. The internet was then and is now a hive of activity. The greatest difference is the hive of today comes with a host of tools and applications that allow the users to take online content and reshape it and reshare it for others to do the same. I've always felt that the internet was much like a hive. All the members of our internet hive colony are building the walls and contents. We are busily producing original content, or we're hurriedly taking original content and reshaping and resharing to create new, never seen before content. We are always adding to the growth of the hive. In my MET application, I had included a statement of intent where I identified 3 goals. First, to network with other Indigenous educators to design and develop educational applications. Second, to create a free, educator-driven, peer-to-peer lesson plan database. And third, to create educational social networks that will help educators preserve and share cultural knowledge and understanding. I started my MET journey full on in January 2017. That calendar year, I completed 3 courses, 1 core and 2 electives. In that year, I learned more about educational learning theory and revisited learning about the impact of technology on Indigenous peoples. I took 3 courses over 3 months and I received 3 A's. I continued my MET journey in 2018. In that calendar year, I completed 7 courses. I took 2 courses in that January to April semester. I took 3 courses in the summer session, and I finished off the year with 2 courses. That said, I would suggest going against this kind of timetable if you are working full time. The workload for me in my courses amounted to 30 plus hours per course. The more courses you take, the less time you have for everything else. I feel that in 2018 I created a deficit of time that it'll take me months to catch up. In the 24 months that I was in the MET courses, I learned a lot about myself and about education and technology. In my MET journey, I have improved my academic writing. I can now propose and describe academic research. I can write efficiently and compose my thoughts within definite writing boundaries. I have a greater depth of knowledge about education technology than I did before I started the MET. I'm a better lesson planner, and I now use constructivist learning theory in my daily practice. I've expanded my repertoire of apps that I use purposefully every day. I am developing my media creation abilities, and I hope to become really proficient in the planning, production, and sharing of educational podcasts. I suppose we should always expect our goals to evolve over time. The goals we have when we start something might not be the goals we have when we finish something. My goals were to network with Indigenous teachers, develop applications, and to create a database of lesson plans. At the end of my MET journey, I feel that I am a better writer. I'm a better instructor of both classroom and online learning environments, and I have more educational tools in my instructional tool belt. I know that I have the knowledge, skills, and abilities to achieve those goals I wrote in October 2016. I hope to build my part of the hive. In my part of the hive, I can and am learning to use a variety of tools. I will be using GarageBand, for example, to build podcasts on topics of importance to Indigenous education. I'll be using Wix to build and maintain this website so that I can share and reshare lesson plans. I'll be using any number of polling and other feedback tools so that I can engage teachers in a dialogue on how to reach out to their students and find the very best they have to offer. I want to build a hive of educational resources that will encourage teachers to be the teacher they needed when they were students. In short, I want to help build my part of the hive to foster and support other parts of the educational hive. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great experience. Respect.